Time to talk weather again with another wave coming in. Cindy, this is going to be about time for us to get to bed, huh?
Yeah, at least we can make it home safely, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
No, wait a minute, guys. Guys, I'm going to be here until 2
you're gonna
a.m.
be
Good.
here.
And then Allison is going to be here from 2 a.m. If you guys want to stay,
Okay.
I got a deck of cards, snacks. We'll order pizza.
Sure.
It'll be
Okay.
great.
Oh, I have to make a few phone calls, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll wait for you.
Yeah.
Look at the radar. We still have the rain moving through. Now, some of you are getting a break. We have this nice little break in between this line of heavy rain moving up through North Georgia, pouring Dade, Walker County, localized flooding in these areas, moving up into the Blue Ridge. We have some heavy rain now drifting there. A flood advisory in effect for this swath where we've seen 2 to 3 inches of rain. Another swath of heavy rain. Quiet now, but we've had really heavy rain, about 3 to 4 inches of rain in parts of northern Alabama where a flood watch is in effect. But don't get too comfortable because we also have this line that's going to be working its way through during the overnight. So getting a little bit of a break in some spots right now, but that is going to be short-lived. Trust me, rain overnight into early tomorrow morning. Mid-50s right now. It's been the mid-50s for a while. Southeast winds 14 miles per hour. We've had wind gusts of about 30 to 40 miles per hour, and in some spots up around McMinn County, we've had wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour. 69 the high today, 37 the low this morning, 1.81 inches of rain at the airport in Chattanooga. And here is the front sliding through. This is a very classic, well-defined cold front where we had the warm air getting pulled up ahead of the front, that warm air getting pulled up out of the Gulf of Mexico, which means it's not just warm, it's also full of water vapor, which means we have a lot of fuel. So as that cold air pushes into that warm air full of water vapor, shoves it up into the sky, you get the big clouds and the big thunderstorms developing. And then that's what we're dealing with now. Behind that front, we have the colder air. You can see even some snowfall in parts of Missouri stretching down into Oklahoma. Well, let's go through with our future cast. One thing I'm watching carefully during the overnight is the potential to the southwest. This is about 3 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning. These are some pretty strong storms that are going to be working their way through and may extend as far north as Fort Payne, and we might even see a few of those drifting over toward Dalton by about 3 or 4 in the morning. So I'm watching that carefully. It doesn't mean we're going to have tornadoes, anything like that, but we may have some really gusty and damaging winds moving through with this line. So we're going to keep an eye on that through the overnight. 5 o'clock, that line is still moving east and kind of southeast, and you can see the heavy rain really pushing eastward up toward the Blue Ridge. By about 6 o'clock, we're just about done in Chattanooga. Still heavy rain moving out of Murphy. 7 o'clock on through, everything's moving out, and now we start to see that colder air moving in through Wednesday as we see temperatures dropping through the day on Wednesday. 61 in the morning, about 50 by 5 p.m. as you're making your way home, and that high pressure settles in. That cold air is going to be really in place on Thursday. 32 in the morning, 50 in the afternoon, 35 Friday morning, 58 in the afternoon. Back into the 60s over the weekend, and rain a good possibility again on Saturday.